continue pa. We'll continue yung lesson natin sa sa other subject itong integrative programming technology. Okay, so what you have understand on this integrative programming technology? Once again, good morning. So the next lesson is the lesson 1 about the integrative programming technology. In under on the unit 1, it is a problem solving. It's more on the programming technique. So the first lesson that we have is the stage of program development. So I'm going to read your question here. Then we will answer some of your question or all of the question. So tabangan na ito answer ninyo mga question. Okay. So first, dito muna ako sa reply. Dito sa reply natin. Okay. So one of the question here, do all program needed a flowchart? Okay. Sige daw. Do all program needed a flowchart?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What else? What else?
Para mas madali ang kuan, sir, pag-develop, sir. Na kay kuan,
Yes, good. What else?
condition sa kuan.
So, very good, Ivan. Very good idea. What else? Sige daw. Kailangan mo
Yes,
bigyan.
sir. Para na-guide.
Na-guide. Okay, very good. What else? Wala na? Wala na? Okay. So the question here, I will close the IT map. Okay. The question here, do all program needed a flowchart? Okay. What do you call that? Kumbaga, standard guys, is every program we should create a flowchart. Why? Sabi kanina, it's a guide. Very good. Para mas madali yung pag-develop natin. Very good. It's like a building a house. So, ang pinakauna is the plan or plano, yung drawing from the architect. It's the same with the development. We need this flowchart to solve this problem. Kasi yung pinakauna talaga is you analyze yung problem. Because of that problem, you create algorithm. Pag-create ng algorithm, doon na yung lalabas yung mga flowchart natin. So, based on that, meron ka ng guide. It's like maadto ka og lugar na wala nimo na ibalaan kung saan yung lugaran ni, there's a map. So, yung map natin, that's your flowchart. So, that's the good thing of the flowchart. Pero, if you are a programmer na magaling ka na talaga, yung amo mo, sabi ng amo, gawin mo to. So, tingnan mo, okay, ito. So, dito ka na mag-program. If that is the case, magaling ka na talaga na. Very familiar. Pero, ang good practice talaga is create a flowchart if you solve a particular problem or pag magawa ka ng program, dapat may flowchart. Para yung development mo is guided. So, example, in this problem, ito yung ginawa ko na solution. So, ang gagawin mo na lang, code na lang because meron ka ng flowchart, code na lang yung hanapin mo based on that solution na nasa flowchart. That's the good thing on the flowchart. Okay. So, nansira na kayo mga question, Jean? Well, Jean.
Yes, sir.
Next. Question ni Jericho. In the stage of program development, what are the things that we need to focus on? So, asa daw ta dapat mo focus sa stage development. So, what are the stage of development? So, tingnan natin yung stage of development. I-open muna natin yung lesson 1 natin. Okay, so what are the stage program development. These are the stage program development. First is analysis. Second is algorithm. Then the third one is the coding. Fourth is implementation. Then the maintenance. So ano daw yung i-focus natin? Ang question ni uh, ang question ni uh, Jericho, in the stage of program development, what are the things that we need to focus? Who can answer that one from the class? Sige daw.
Siguro tanan, sir.
Yes, what's that?
Siguro tanan.
What? Ano yun
Tanan,
dyan?
sir.
Dyan, ano yun dyan?
Tanan.
Tanan. Jan answered tanan. What else? Sige daw. Sige daw. Wala na? Okay. The best answer on that question is all of this stage of program development is you should focus on that. Kasi kung mag-focus ka lang sa program analysis, okay na, you understand the problem, then meron ka ng idea on how to solve that. Diyan lang ka mag-focus, you cannot formulate the solution. Dili ka makabuhat og algorithm o flowchart. Kani jud tanan, mag-uban yun na tanan. From here, this stage, up to this stage coding to implementation, mag-uban yun na. Kung kulangan na ito nag-maintenance, then the problem of your development is mawad-an kag customer. Kaya naman yun yung mga ipa-change ang customer. So, that's fall on the maintenance. That's why you need to focus on all of that stage of program development. So, kumbaga, itong stage of program development, ito yung i-apply natin on our customer. So, sa mga client ninyo, maugin nila ang itong i-apply. Analysis, merong problem yung company, we analyze the problem, then after that, we formulate, we create algorithm, and the flowchart. Then after pagka-create ng algorithm and flowchart, that's the start of your coding or creating of the software. Hindi naman na pagka-analyze mo, diretso ka mag-code. It's not. You need here yung design pa muna. Like what you have done. Di ba? Sa inyo, nag-analyze kayo ng mga problem, then after that, meron kayong mga series of design. Meron kayong mga ginagawa na anong tawag yun? Parang wireframes. So, wireframes can also put here. Algorithm design in flowchart can be put here. But the very basic is this one, yung flowcharting. I know you done this one, but in this lesson, I would like to emphasize the importance of this stage of program development. All of that are very important. If you are a software company, to become a sustainable company, then we need to focus it on yung 5 different stage. So, yun tayo kalimtan diha. Tanan na diha na stage should be you should be focused on that. So, nansira na ko imong question, Jean. Jericho? Nansira na ko?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the next question is question from Ivan. What is integrated programming all about? What are the possible programming language we can use in this subject? Okay. So, diretso na tayo. Here, in integrative programming all about, we talk the different languages. We talk the different languages like the Python, but we'll not focus on, kumbaga i-introduce natin. And meron tayong mapokusan na language dito, which is the PHP, the scripting language. Because yung scripting language natin na PHP will be connect to your mobile development. Kasi yung mobile development natin, that's level 5, It's more on design, pagpa-display, but the back-end side is scripting. So that's why here, the plan on this integrative programming is we focus on the scripting language, which is the PHP. But don't you worry, I introduced the different programming languages kasi ito talaga yung nasa integrative programming and technologies. That's the different technology ng programming na ma-introduce sa inyo. But later on this part, we will focus on the scripting language, which is your back end, the PHP, para mayroong connectivity yung database natin and your front end, which is yung yung HTML5 natin or yung sa mobile natin na front end. Kasi ang mangyari dyan, the scripting language natin, which is the PHP, ito yung mediator between your front end design and the back end natin, which is the database. So, yung scripting natin can be your mediator, and it's also a back end kasi hindi yan makikita. Usually, ang makita natin na design, yung HTML natin, which is the front end. Okay? So, nansira na kayo muhang question, Jericho? No.
Langit, sir.
Jericho? Ivan?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ivan. Okay, next, Jan. Okay, Jan?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Jan. In making the algorithm, why we need to have the 5 important features? Kung sa mo ito na 5 features, Ban? Making, kung sa mo ito na features?
Kining fitness, definiteness, effectiveness, input, and output, sir.
Okay, this one. 5 features. Finiteness, definiteness, effectiveness, input, output. Sige daw. Who can answer that question? In making the algorithm, why we need to have all of the 5 important features? Sige daw. Who can answer from the class? Which is this one. Ito yung sinabi ni John. Sige daw. Anyone from the class? Okay. Sige daw. No one will answer that question? Jericho. Any idea, Jericho? Ivan.
Sir,
Any idea?
para mas sir, mas paspas ang dagan sa program, sir.
Okay, mas paspas ang pacing or development sa program. Okay, that's one. Okay, what else? Very good, Ivan. What else? Sige daw. Di na ako pangutan si Jan, kaya yaman yung question. Si Jericho. Jericho, any idea, Jericho? Kailangan daw ni 5 ka features.
Okay, unsa sir? Part siya sa algorithm, sir.
Yes, part in algorithm. That's good. That's part of the algorithm. Kasi kung wala these 5 features, kung wala, hindi makumpleto. Hindi makumpleto yung yung algorithm. Especially, you cannot create the flowchart if wala tong 5 features na yan. So, example, input. Meron talagang input on the algorithm. Itong finiteness, that's an algorithm terminates after a fixed number of steps. Yes. Kasi that's the flow. So, baka naman yung walang stop. Yung algorithm, walang stop. What happened to your program? Magsige na lang nag-execute, di na mo undang. So, mag-loop na lang siya. So, there's a problem with your solution. So, that's why these 5 important features, ang dyan talaga pag-create mo ng flowchart. You need to look for this one. Finiteness, definiteness, each step of the algorithm is precisely defined. So you need to define. Baka pag ano mo, hindi mo na define masyado yung solution mo, pag code mo, pag run sa program, hala, wala ni undang ang program. Nag-finite ano na siya, execution. No? Merong problem dyan. Then, effectiveness. So, what's that? Na-solve ba yun ang problem? Yung problem na gusto i-solve. Yung problem ni customer, na-solve ba na to? So, that's effectiveness. Then, the input. Mayroon bang input? Mayroon bang output na gustong ma-achieve? So, that's why in creating the flowchart, we need to look for this one. Yung important features na nasa algorithm para maka-produce ng good flowchart. Okay? So, that's the answer for your question, Jan. Next, Ray. The question, Ray, nandiyan ka pa, Ray?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the question of Ray. What is the use of the 5 stage of program development? Who can answer that one? Sige daw. Kung sa daw gamit anang 5 step? Wala, naglisod yun sila sa... Naglisod yun mo sa question ni Ray ba? Tanang question ni Ray, naglisod yun mo. Kung answer. Ivan. Jericho. Jan. Kim. Lawrence. Regine. Sige daw. Balik ko na
Para
nga.
makaproduce og effective
Okay, very good, Kim. Makaproduce of effective solution. What else? Ano pa? Ano pa? Nag-isod yun sila sa questioning ni Ray. Okay. So, yung question ni Ray, what is the use of 5 stages of program development? So, the use of this 5 stage of program development. If you are going to look these stages, linking yan siya. Nakalink yan siya. So, ang use talaga niya to solve the problem. First is to analyze. Next is to create algorithm and flowchart. Next is to code. Mag-code na tayo dito. In implementation and maintenance. So, ang gamit talaga niya is to solve a particular problem sa company, sa community, sa environment. So, that's why in your capstone project is you need to apply this one. So, more sa capstone project ninyo, tapos na kayo sa analysis. Sa algorithm, design and flowchart, tapos na kayo. Dito na kayo mag-focus sa coding. Di ba? Focus na kayo sa coding. And the next of that, pag natapos na tayo sa coding inyo, development sa inyong capstone, the next one is the implementation. Once it is implemented, next is we have the maintenance. Kasi may mga yung user na gusto namin ganito, that's why we have maintenance. After that, yung maintenance, going back to analysis na naman. Then, create ka na naman ng algorithm. That's a cycle. Pabalik-balik. That's why, this, it's very important yung 5 stages. Kasi ito yung gamit niya to solve yung problem na makita natin yung solution. Then, yung transaction natin is very smooth because we follow the stage of program development. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng analysis, diretso tayo sa coding. Unless yung sabi ko, magaling na kayo, pero not really, I'm not, kumbaga, dili ko favor, I'm not favor on that na analysis diretso coding. Bisag unsa ka pa kahon, so you need to follow these stages. So, mawag na siya ang gamit ng stage of program development is for the development of your project. So, we need to use this one. Okay, Rain, answer na naman yung question, Rain.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you sa question, Ray. So, we'll continue. Okay. Next question is galing kay Lawrence. Okay, okay. Ano na to? Nasagot na to.
Answeran na, sir.
Okay, very good. Nasagot
Kabag
na.
na, sir.
Kay Kim na lang. Okay. So, hello Kim. Kim, good morning, Kim. Kim, good
Yes,
morning.
sir.
Okay, so this is your question. Is flowchart is just visual presentation of algorithm? Who can answer that one? Flowchart daw, visual presentation ba ng algorithm? Just answer yes or no. Pag
Yes, sir.
why?
Sa flowchart, sir, na may mga kuan. Nga dito mga kuan, sir, procedure, mga flow sa application, sir.
Yes, that's good.
Na kay kapihon sa program nimo sa
Yes, absolutely. That's the answer. That's the good thing na kung mayroon kang algorithm, yung algorithm mo, kasi yung algorithm mo, it's like a word na English lang siya. Di ba? Step 1, go to. Parang ganyan lang. But in flowchart, mayroon ka na makita, ma-visualize mo na yung anong gusto mong mangyari dun sa program. And especially, you know what are those process na pwede nating gamitin. Or mga, ito, like one, process. So, kung yung process, if you use the symbol, then there is a computation. Di ba? Makita natin. Kung ani na symbol, there is an input. So, mugamit tawag code pang input. If this one, ito yung makita natin sa flowchart, it's my decision. Then, kung kani, that's connector. And predefined process, that's another, predefined process, that's another process in the program. Later, ma-subtan niyo na. Then, the terminal, that's stop, end, or begin, and or start and stop, or begin and end. So, depende. And the flow lines. So, in other words, that's a visual presentation of algorithm which help the programmer on how to create the codes. So, based on your flowchart, magkaroon ka na ng idea ano yung mga codes na gagamitin ko on that particular lines or on that particular problem. So, that's the good thing on the flowchart. Kaya, much better na. Yung algorithm in the flowchart is, mag-ano yan siya, magkasama siya. Kasi kung algorithm lang, it's more on text. So, hindi mo ma-visualize kung ano yung mga code na gagamitin mo. While, pag nasa flowchart na siya, you understand talaga na ano yung mga codes na gagamitin ko. Pag ito yung object or the symbol, process. It's my process, my computation. Ito yung symbol or my input. So that's the good thing on the flowchart. Kaya magkasama yung dalawa, the algorithm and the flowchart. First, the algorithm. Next is the flowchart. That's the program development lifecycle. May other term yan siya is DLC, System Development Lifecycle. So here, yung gamit natin na term is stage of program development. And we call it, kung pang higher ano na siya, SDLC, System Development Life Cycle. So that's the other term for the stage of program development, SDLC, System Development Life Cycle. So, kumbaga, paikot-ikot yan siya. So, that's the flow. Yung ginawa nyo ngayon, yung sa capstone project nyo, you're done with your analysis. Next of that is algorithm in flowchart. I know you're done with that one. Ang daming tools, not only the flowchart, yung mga ginawa niyo, yung sa, meron kayong mga UML. So that's another solution which is under this one sa second stage. This is the second stage sa program development life cycle or system development life cycle. O, andito na kayo. Then, ang next step natin ngayon is the coding. Although, meron ako na-mention dun sa previous natin. But, kato na siya ng mga lesson. Pataphaw lang to. Mag-up, update, delete. Pataphaw na siya. Okay, class. Sorry, gani nagsaba-saba na ako dili katapad. Kadungog mo, class. Nag-TikTok ako ang katapad. Okay. So, that's the stage of program development. So, don't you worry. This is very simple. Basta ang ano natin, cabbage natin, different programming languages. But we will focus on the scripting language, which is PHP, para malink natin on your mobile development. So, yung mobile natin, development natin, may mga scripting language tayo doon para makakonect on your databases. So, that's why, ngayon pa lang, i-design niyo yung mga database niyo. I-design niyo na yung mga database niyo plus yung ano natin, yung front end natin, which is the yung sa HTML natin. Start designing on that. Para malink natin yon, it becomes a system. Okay. So, any question from the class? Wala na?
No, sir.
Okay, wala na. Basig na pa. Ano pa yung mga question before na mag-end?
That's sir.
Okay. By the way, after this one, maglagay ako ng mga quizzes. Meron kayong mga requirements here. Later sa baba, sa lesson natin, lalabas yan. Hindi ko lang pinalabas pa. Later, lagyan ko yan ng mga quizzes. Okay. Actually, naka-hide pa yung iba. Hinahin ko. Dito, maglagay ako ng quiz after sa post your question. Okay? So, answer that one para at least kompleto yung ano ninyo. Kasi sayang, may mga activity kayo, yung mga previous subject natin. May mga activity na hindi na-ansiran. Yung iba. Sayang, imbis ang grado 1.5, 1 na lang, 1.8 na lang. Sayang, no? Sayang po. Okay. So, wala nang question?
Ano, sir?
Wala na. So, if you don't have question, that's all for today. Thank you sa response on the time. So, okay lang mo ingunanin na time ta? Thursday? Or we need to transfer sa Tuesday?
Okay ra po, sir.
Okay.
Sa Webis.
Okay naman sa Webes. So,
Yes, sir.
na ito ang time.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so very good. Wala mo kayo ng conflict sa lain na subject? Wala na.
Wala kami kabalo sir sa lain sir.
Okay.
Wala po.
Ano na lang ha, paki-inform na lang po sa inyo mga classmate na nagklase na ta. So kung kuan, itanaw na lang nila ang ato ang kuan, naklasihan karon sa BLE. So that's all for today and God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.